Yeah. So I kept in touch with Wendy over the years, and her son Coltyn since then has become a cannabis activist. The phrase that he uses a lot, which I just really love, is that I'd rather be illegally alive than legally dead. And that's not a word, I'll get that backwards or something. He's here with us tonight. I just met him today for the very first time. And I invited him out to come to us. And I just love to introduce Coltyn and come sit.
I'm going to take this off of here because I'm not quite high enough for that. I want to thank you all again for having me. This has been absolutely incredible. Believe it or not, before I started cannabis, I was part of a family that was the just say no. You know, everything in this movie we would have genuinely believed. Until I had gotten sick with Crohn's disease. I was severe debilitating Crohn's disease. I was confined to a wheelchair. I looked like a cancer patient with hair. When every single pharmaceutical medication that I had tried completely failed or gave me some kind of worse side effect like rheumatoid arthritis and lupus or T-cell lymphoma scares. Afterwards, we had no idea what to do. So we found a study in Israel that said, that cannabis can help for Crohn's disease. So my family uprooted our entire lives and went to Colorado. And I started trying the edibles at first. I will not touch a brownie to this day because I ate so many. And eventually I started taking oil, and I take just as much CBD as I do THC. And ever since I started that, it not only put my Crohn's disease into complete clinical remission, but it has kept it in remission for going on 6 years now. Which is incredible for a kid who grew up with a disease where whenever he talked to somebody with the same disease, none of them even knew what the word remission was. So this was an incredible moment for me, and I immediately wanted to start spreading the knowledge of it. And when I started, there wasn't a whole lot there. And we still have a lot more that we need to learn about cannabis. So I started my own foundation called the Coltyn Turner Foundation that's going to raise funds so we can research cannabis. So that way we can go up to these doctors and say, this does work and here's the proof. Because right now, we have a lot of patients that are suffering that really need access to this life-saving plant. We need to be able to research it so we know, the capabilities of this plant, because we're discovering new things that it can do every single day. So thank you all for having me. Be sure to do some research. Always be hungry for the knowledge of cannabis. I know that cannabis makes you hungry anyway, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. And thank you so much again for having me. And I hope you enjoyed the rest